Honey, chill out. Hey guys! What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
You're like, honey, say hello. Hey Deanna, hey kid, what's happening?
I need a nickname for all of you guys.
Hey Breezy, what's happening, mama?
I'm liking Breezy because she's an Aussie.
Hey Tin. Oh, thanks, Deanna. I don't know why it's all shiny. It's probably some product I put on it. What are you doing?
Playing with my balls. These.
I know what you mean.
Alright, see ya.
Oh my gosh, honey. Knucklehead. That was funny. He's got Woofle golf balls. And he was playing with them. And I said, what are you doing? He's like, I'm playing with my balls. Oh my God. Knucklehead. Did I miss? Hey Kim, what's happening? Hey Barbara, what's up? Yeah. He had Woofle golf balls in his hands, and I said, what are you doing? And he said, I'm playing with my balls. He's so goofy. No, Ken, I'm not. Malibu slap you in the face. That sounds good about now, though. Oh, goodness, you guys. What the hell? I get on here and I start yawning. How's everybody's week been? Good week? Bad week? I'm still trying to get used to my little curtain bang jaw. I can't get used to them. I'm having a hard time with them. Hey, CPO, what's happening? Long week, I agree. I agree with that. It's definitely been a long week. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Starting already. So my Chiefs won. Woohoo! Go Chiefs! Go Chiefs! Yeah! So that made it worthwhile. Thank you so much for doing the Bone Watch. Of course, Ken, I finally got around to doing it. Like, it took forever. There was just so much to it, you know? Your hair looks nice and healthy. Ah, thank you. I'm telling you, Monet hair products. I'm telling you. Thank you, Ken. Hey, JR, what's happening? Yeah, I'm telling you guys, Monet hair products. If you have any kind of issues with your hair, get some. It's technically Monat. I don't know. I call it Monet. It works though. Good week. Got to spend time with my brother. I haven't seen him since I left Colorado. That's so awesome, Kim. I'm so glad you got to see him. I bet that was a blast. You guys, sorry. I don't know why I'm getting on here yawning. I don't feel like I'm tired, but apparently I am. So I started on my new medication, right? I was supposed to go to my great nephew's birthday party last Saturday, and my blood pressure dropped out, so we never made it. I was so upset. And then Sunday we went to Walmart to get, I don't know what, but we went to Walmart And all I know, it like came out of nowhere. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to pass out. Like, I was going to pass out. It was a nightmare. I guess somebody that works there brought over like an electronic cart, and hubby, excuse me. Sorry, you guys. And hubby like drove it and made sure I didn't fall off and got me home. And then I talked to the nurse at my doctor's office on Monday, and I guess this medication can cause you to pass out. That's one of the bad side effects. So they had to put me on a way lower dosage. So now I'm on like a way lower dosage, and hoping and praying it helps. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just hoping that, you know, my body gets adjusted to this new dose and that everything's okay. Hey, Jennifer Stewart, how are ya? That's so cool, Kim. Hey, Samantha, what's happening, Mama? Do you have any feels on the lady in the UK that disappeared, Nicola Bully? I didn't even know, Barbara. I didn't even know, honey. So no. You guys have to, please listen to me. If you don't take anything away from our experiences together, you guys need to be preparing for natural disasters, because I keep having these dreams and they're getting like more intense and more violent. And so please take it seriously. If they call for a tornado in your area, take cover, because I've been having, my dreams are so much more intense now. Yeah, so. Hey, Sharon, welcome, honey. Yes. So definitely please listen when they say there's a natural disaster, because I'm here to tell you there's a lot of shit going down, you guys. I can feel it. It's just intensifying. It's getting worse. Like, I can feel it. And I also wanted to talk about, so, okay. You were asking me about Nicola Bully. So, I don't know anything about her. But, hey, Darlene, hey. So I had another dream about this little dark-haired girl. She's white, like light brown hair down to her shoulders. She looks like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5-ish. Yeah. I've only had it one time so far, but there's something with this little girl. And unfortunately, I started having this with the little blonde-haired girl who I ultimately think was Summer Wells. And so if you guys hear of any little young, light brown hair little girls that have gone missing recently, let me know, because yeah. And I can tell when I have the dreams, like if it's one that's gonna keep coming back, like it feels different to me or something. So I know that's, yeah. What's the deal with all these spy balloons being down? I'll tell you, you know, hold on, we'll talk about that 1 second. I don't know what kind of things, like earthquakes, flooding, stuff. Yeah, definitely. I mean, definitely, like landslides. It's just so intense in my dreams. Like, it's so intense. It's just going to continue to get worse. earthquakes. Even at one point in the dream, there's a tsunami. Horrible stuff, you guys. Just horrible shit. It is crazy with all the earthquakes and stuff. It is. It's insane. Like, there's so much going on right now. And I can feel it. It's so charged. Like, it's just going to continue. I don't think it's slowing down anytime soon, y'all. Excuse me. I'm worried about the southern states that get hurricanes in September and October. Yeah, it's going to be bad this year, you guys. I can feel it. There's so much going on. What was I going to say? I was about to say something. I just went blank. My freezer is full. Good. Definitely, you guys, make sure you're stocked up on food, water. You know, most people stock up on food, but they don't think about water, you know, and if something were to happen, a natural disaster, you need water, you know? So, God will punish us for the Kansas City Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. Don't even. Did you guys hear that Eric Bieniemy, the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs, just got hired by my other team, the Washington Commanders? I hate that. They're the Redskins. Yeah, so, and he's assistant head coach with Ron Rivera now, so I think Rivera is going to get fired when they get a new owner in. So, yeah, so we could, hey, if we could bring some of that Kansas City Chiefs luck to Washington, I'd be all right with that. But I love my Chiefs, y'all. Let's see. My mom rang me the other day and was upset with what's going on in the world. So many natural disasters. It's horrible. Like, you know, and I just don't ever remember it being this bad. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like it just keeps piling on, you know? It was not the earthquakes. It was the pathetic building conditions. The builders got away with everything. I know. That's what's so screwed up. So many thousands of lives. Why? Because they were too damn cheap, you know, to shore up the buildings so these poor people wouldn't die in the collapse. It's so sad. It's just so sad. I have dreams where planes are falling and my family lives in a drain pipe recurrent. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Hey, Susan. Yeah. What's the dreams you've had about Summer Wells? It's the same dream where I was dreaming about the little blonde-haired girl. And then Summer Wells pops up at the end and she wants me to help her. Unfortunately, I have that dream on replay. Unfortunately, yeah, yep. I dreamt about firemen last night. There you go. Good dream for sure, right? Very good. I was stuck in my sister's attic and told her to call for the foreman, and she did. Oh no, jeez. You guys. That's too funny. Yeah, it's just been so intense, you know, and so I don't even know how to describe it to you. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just, it's just piling on. Like, I can feel it. It's getting more and more extreme. Yeah. It's so weird too, because I saw earlier that Huey helicopter crashed in Alabama. And what did I was just talking to somebody about those kind of helicopters. And I don't know, I'm just saying, it's just, there's so much going on in the world, you guys. I mean, it's horrible. Even the weather for the seasons have changed so much all over. Summer's hotter than usual and winter's colder or warmer than usual. Yeah. True story, Ken. Yeah. Yeah, it's been, weather-wise, it's just been bonkers. Like, what was it? 70 some degrees here. And now tonight it's supposed to, excuse me, it was raining all day today, but it was 70 some degrees this last week. And then it's supposed to get down to like 20 something tonight. So, but it's supposed to go back up into like the high 60s like all of next week. It's like we had no winter. We literally had a dusting. We had the really scary cold weather around Christmas, and then that was it. And then we had a dusting about 2 weeks ago, and I don't even really, it's not even really a dusting, you know. So it's been, the weather's just been crazy. But hey, I'll take it because I cannot stand winter. So yeah, fireman is a good dream. The Ohio thing, it's been insane. Like, I hope those people there are okay. I mean, I keep seeing those people that whole time saying the world's ending again. Yeah, the Alex Murdaugh trial. Does it get any more evil than that dude? Like, he's a piece of shit. He really is. Like, it's horrible. I can't even, like, this is how bad it is. I can't even watch. I've wanted to, like, watch, you know, bits and pieces of the trial, and I can't even watch it because the guy is just so bad. I can't even watch it. It's crazy. You were lucky it was 87 today. Hot, hot, hot. Oh, nice. That's nice, though. I like 87. I've been watching that as well. He's a bad man. Definitely. I've seen them on TV, but never seen one. We would have laughed if they had any here. It's not a religious thing. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you guys. I think there's so much more to this balloon situation. You know? I mean, there's a reason why the government's not talking about what they think it is and what they've discovered. You know, hello. There's a reason why they haven't said anything. Right? Oh, in Ohio, so a train derailed there, like, what, 2 weeks ago or something? And now they're saying it's like, it's worse than Chernobyl in the area, they're saying. The chemical spills and all that, they said it's worse than Chernobyl. I'm like, what the hell? You know, did they bother to tell these people that when this happened? Like, you know what I mean? Like, none of these people knew. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm in Florida. Yeah, Florida. I wish I lived there. The weather. I've been following the Nicola Bully case. Missing mom of 2 in the UK. What a mystery. Yeah, somebody else asked me about that. I didn't know anything about it. I don't like to watch, you know. I don't really like to watch the news. Like, I'll look at, you know, these balloons that we've been shooting down. Like, I'll look at something like that. But I don't like to just go and watch the news, you know. I don't like to be, you know, what's the word? Tainted if there's a case or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that makes any sense. He is really bad, but the good news is he is there at the crime scene. His car has at it, and he was caught on video at the scene. There's no getting out of it. Good. Piece of shit. Good. I hadn't heard about the Ohio thing. That's horrible. Oh, it's been... Hasn't it? Yeah, 11 days ago. Yeah, thanks, Jennifer. 11 days ago. And it was even to the point that right after it happened, they were they were going and telling everybody they needed to evacuate, right? Mandatory evacuation. And people were like, we're not going. We're not evacuating. So a whole shit ton of people in that area refused to evacuate. And they're like, well, then we're just going to arrest you. You know? And now it's like, had we have told these people up front, like, this is really bad, like, you need to leave. You know what I mean? But they didn't. They just said, oh, you need to evacuate. They weren't, like, saying what was really going on, you know? Yeah. Yeah. It's never good news. Exactly. The criminals, they're saying that it's worse than Chernobyl. Yeah, that's what they're saying. And I think, I don't know that I think maybe when they're saying that, they're saying because of the cause and effect on people, right? And because nobody bothered to be upfront and honest at the beginning, now it's been 11 days later, these people have been breathing the shit in, and, you know, so they're basically, all these people are going to die from cancer, you know? It's so sad. I agree, Ken. I so agree. Yeah, animals and fish are dying. Yeah, it's really bad out there. Like, I don't even know much about the chemical aspect of it, but they said, like, they're comparing it, saying it's worse than Chernobyl. And I think they were saying that because they meant, like, also, weren't they saying because of the time? Yeah, I think they mean, like, the timing as far as people can't, like, move back into that area right away. I think that's what they're talking about. I could be wrong, but I think that's what they're saying. It is depressing. Here is definitely depressing. You guys, so last week... Oh, really? Wow. What do you get on Nicole Bully, who was caught at the scene? I'm not doing any readings or anything right now, Kelly, so I don't know. This is the first I've heard of it. I'm not even going to go there right now. Not far from where Tom grew up. Wow. Yeah, that was the other thing. You're right, Jennifer, the waterways. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, Ken. And I think that's, you know, the shit to all this is if they would have just told these freaking people at the beginning, look, we think there's a possibility that, you know, this and this could happen, then the people would have been like, oh, well, of course we're going to evacuate. You know what I mean? But they didn't bother. They didn't bother to do that. They weren't upfront with the people. Like, it's such bullshit. And, you know, I mean, we're talking about people's lives here, you know? I wanted to show you guys. So remember I was talking about, hold on, let me make sure I'm caught up. There's so much going on all at once, it's overwhelming. It is overwhelming for sure. Okay, so remember last week I said I went to the Dollar Tree and I got so this is in case of emergency, the Family Disaster Organizer. Remember I told you guys about this? It's like really nice, you guys. Like I was looking through it. So look, let me see if I can do this. Like I'm not a little guru, but okay. So you open it up and it has like this plastic envelope, right? And then it has like tabs. And so, for example, part 1, what to keep in the book, your family's important documents, your family's medical information, your pet's information, and what to keep with this guide. And then if you go through here, I just want to show you guys because this is like really cool. So each family member, you know, has like their own little section of, well, shit. You know, where you go through like your medical, write down your medical issues. Please check all that apply here. What's your blood type, your date of birth, your health insurance company, your group number, your ID number, your primary care doctor's number, your dentist, your local hospital's number. And then if you go part 2, when to stay put, preparing for a disaster at home, creating a 2-week survival kit. So it says, okay, you know, if you're stuck at home during a natural disaster, You know, they have like a food and water checklist, you know, canned veggies, fruits, beans, meats, frozen vegetables, household supply checklist, disposable gloves, hand sanitizer, shampoo and conditioner, contact lens solution, toothpaste, feminine care products. Like they have like these really cool check off lists, okay? Preparing for an evacuation. This one's really cool. It tells you like all about your water supply, you know, how to make sure you're protected. And then if you treat your water, you know, there are chemicals you can treat your water with. So it says like water supply number 1, date of treatment, location. And then it goes on to your vehicle information, your VIN numbers, all your paperwork concerning your vehicles, your mortgage information, your utilities broken down, just like everything. This thing is like so handy for $1.25. Like I'm totally blown away. It goes into like if you have to leave your house for some reason, if some natural disaster happens and you need to get out of town. It talks about you know, what to do with your animals, camping in a car, you know, how to make sure you don't get carbon monoxide poisoning if you're in your car, like first aid basics. And then it's, you know, goes into CPR and different types of traumatic injuries. Like if a tooth gets knocked out, it tells you how to deal with that. Traumatic injuries, severe bleeding, accidental amputation, puncture wound, shock, fractures closed, fractures open, dislocations, crush injuries, head injuries, neck and back injuries, major burns, chemical burns. Anyway, guys, you get the gist. And then medical emergency information, and then there's all kinds of like paperwork. There's folders in here, like, well, you guys know I don't know how to do this, but there's like folders and, you know, I don't know. My point is, for a damn $1.25, like, this is a really nice book for $1.25. I was looking through it and I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I would love to. I need to go back and get one for my brother, one for my sister, one for my neighbors, for some friends. You know, like it's a good thing to have. You know what I mean? Okay, hold on, you guys. Let me get caught up. Let's see. Where am I at? Hold on, you guys. I was jabbing. All right, hold on, you guys. I don't understand not telling people. How could you live with yourself with that on your conscience? I know, right, Breezy? Exactly. That's, yeah. Keeping it secret means lots of compensation for anyone who gets sick. Yep. It was $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. Can you believe that? It's a great book. Yeah, I got it at my local Dollar Tree. I hadn't seen them anywhere else, but if I see some, I'm gonna grab some, you know, for friends and family, because it's just good to have, to keep all your stuff together, you know. You get things like that on Etsy, but a lot more than a few dollars downloadable printouts. Yeah. I actually have printed out a bunch of that kind of stuff, and I have like this huge, oh my God, there goes a hair in mine. I have this huge binder like this thick, and I've printed out like a lot of this same kind of stuff, you know. So I have, if we were to have to leave our house because of anything going on, I have that notebook that's got a little bit of everything in it. And then I have this little carry file kit that I have our birth certificates, our social security cards, our titles to our vehicles, like all that kind of stuff in there, that if I had to leave, I would grab, you know. So, yeah, so when a second medium gets a survivor book, you know shit's going bad. Very true, though, Deanna, it is. Like, you guys, there's so much going on right now. I can feel it. I don't know exactly what's going on. You know what I mean? But I can feel it building, and I'm here to tell you, like, it's going to be bad. Hey, Pat, what's happening? You totaled your car last week? Oh, my gosh. I'm glad you're okay, Pat. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh geez, I spent the last few weeks eating my pantry bare. I'd better restock. Make sure you do, Breezy, seriously, because and the problem is that I can feel it and it's building, but I don't know where. You know what I mean? I'm not good like Dark Rose is. Crystal she is on it. Like, she's so good with her predictions and stuff. I don't have that aspect of things, other than I can feel it. I know it's coming, and I have the dreams, you know. There's a lot, you guys. Yeah. Bruises and sore. Oh, I'm so sorry, Pat. I'm so glad you're okay. I love the Farmer's Almanac, but it's up to $7. Wow. I remember when that thing was like, wasn't it like $1 something it used to be? Crazy. Until I saw Kim. Sorry you totaled your car. Glad you are still with it. No doubt. So, do you ever get psychic feelings about things like this happening in the U.S.? I worry about this all the time. Always prepping some. Yes. Yes. I do feel like there's stuff happening here in the U.S. for sure. This is not just, you know, earthquakes in Turkey and Syria. I mean, this is stuff that's going to happen here. I can feel it. It's building. I know what's happening, you know? I wonder if Victoria felt it. I did not. I did not. Which you would think I would have, but last week I did, oh, you weren't on last week though. You were only on for a little while, right? Maybe that's why. I did the live read thing, so I was like focused on something, you know what I mean? So if I'm focused on something, then shit can fall around me. But I'm just glad you're okay, Pat. Holy crap. Ugh, that's horrible. So wait, did I read that right? Did you get a new vehicle? Is that what you said? You got another vehicle? I had to pick up another card. So did you buy another vehicle? Is that... Oh boy, I don't want another hurricane. We were a week with no electricity. Ugh, girl, get ready. You're in Florida. Look out. Get ready. I don't know what else to say, you guys. It's never been this bad. I've never had it this bad. Like, it's bad. It's bad. We don't get earthquakes as such, but mad brush fires, etc. Yeah. Yeah. So, Virginia had an earthquake a couple weeks ago. Yeah. And it's weird because there have been so many times we've had earthquakes here. And I'll say, did we just have an earthquake? Did you feel that? And whoever I'm around, no. But I always can feel it. It's like, I don't think I actually feel it. I think I sense it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, thank goodness Pat's okay. Good God. That's horrible. Huge earthquake and cyclone flooding in New Zealand too. Oh my God. It's just going to keep coming, you guys. Here's the other weird thing, you guys. I had a dream about the missing flight, the Malaysian Airlines flight, MH370, I think it is. I had a dream about that the other night. And, you know, I did a video on it before, but I had a dream the other night, which is really interesting. So I'm wondering if they're going to come out with something, like if they think they know where the plane is, or if they found something. I'm wondering, because it was just weird that out of the blue I had a dream about it. It was bizarre. Why in the world is everything bad happening right now? Is there some reason other than just bad luck? You know, here's the thing. I am not good with like the different moons, the different phases and all that. I suck when it comes to that kind of stuff. But I really feel like I don't know. There's something causing this. I can feel it. There's something seriously causing this. And I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I feel it. And it's just never been like this before. Like, I don't know. I noticed some of Australia was having floods a few months ago. Yes, can get bad flooding. My mom and dad lost everything in a bad flood a couple of years back. Oh no, Breezy. I'm so sorry to hear that. Ugh, God, that sucks. We had, they're like a second set of parents to my husband. The Paradise, Paradise, California, the fires. Yeah, they went through all that, and like they have to drive so far now to a doctor because they're older, and there's no doctors right there in Paradise now, and it's been horrible. Like it's been really rough for them, really rough. Of course, you may find this hard to believe, but if everyone is grumpy and depressed, it brings on that type of energy. After COVID started, all this started. Very true, Ken. Very true. Very, very true. Yes, I've been shirking my duty. I got another used one in the next state. Used cars are flying off the shelves. Called on one, gone the next morning. Yesterday, I drove 2 hours one way. And, oh, my God. And he didn't show? Ah. Damn. A lot say shit hit the fan mid-March. You guys, it's happening. Like, and Ken, you're right on. This started with COVID. Like, that's when all this started. And it's just, I don't know, this world's just falling apart. Something's going on, Breezy. That's for damn sure. Yes, Ken, you're right about that. I really am wondering if this is more spiritually than just natural disasters. Could very well be. Hey, after all, what's happening? What's happening? Victoria, I hope your nephew's birthday party went well and was fun. I didn't get to go. My blood pressure dropped out. I was so upset, you guys. But then I saw, like, that night I got to see the pictures of him. He's so sweet. I was so upset. I'm still upset that I didn't get to go. These stupid health issues. But hopefully with this new lower dose of this medication, hopefully this is going to help. So I am Christian, but I think global warming has a lot to do with the weird weather. I'm a Christian too. Yeah, I don't know what it is, you guys. I mean, I wish I knew. I have no clue. It's just, and I do believe a lot of it is spiritual warfare. I believe that our world's fallen apart, and we're just seeing it in so many different aspects, and it's just so sad. I can't even keep up, like, the shooting the other day. It's like every daggone time I turn around, there's another mass shooting, I mean, at, what was it, University of Michigan. It's just every freaking time you turn around, it's evil freaking people. It's crazy. You're looking healthy, Victoria Jones. Aw, thank you, Breezy. I'm trying, man. I'm so over this. I keep telling myself that if today is the day I'm supposed to go, I will go. Yep, very true. I'm so sorry. Glad you're taking care of yourself, Victoria. You can go next year. Yeah, I know. I was just so frustrated because we haven't had like a lot of family get-togethers because of, people being sick and stuff going on. So I was so bummed. He's so cute though. It started with COVID, then it affected people's mental health, and people had no money, no job, depressed. That is what's wrong. The energy comes back what you put out. Yep, exactly. And I'll tell you guys, the robberies around here has been insane. 4 places in this one shopping center got 4 different places got hit within like 3 days. Like, it's absolutely freaking insane, all the stuff that's going on right now. It's just crazy. Yes, Victoria, I'm so relieved you just said that, because I really feel like it's something spiritual, not just bad. Like, oh no, I definitely feel like there's spiritual warfare in there for sure. I know, I agree. Think positive. I agree. Yeah, Michigan State University. That's right. Yeah. There's just too much to only be bad luck. I think it's deeper than we even know. Oh, it's so much more. I can feel it. You know, and I say this all the time. You don't have to be a psychic. You know what I mean? To know where this country is and where this universe is right now. And it's been rough, you guys. Did you hear that one of the unidentified objects shot down could have been a $12 balloon? Are you serious? I had not heard that. We found out from, I won't say who, but apparently one of the balloons they think is like an actual unidentified flying object. Like, you know what I mean? A UFO. Like a real UFO from another country. Or not another country, another planet, another world. Sorry. Yeah, they've been checking it out, and they think that that's what they're saying it is. We heard this from somebody that's in the know in the government. But then again, who the hell knows, right? The lawyers and judges do not lock up criminals like they should. Instead, they let them plead guilty. Yep, very true. Very true. Did you guys see that? Crap. The kid who, he killed 10 people. The guy who killed 10 people. They were black, and he was white, and they were black, and he went and killed a bunch of black people. I don't know his story because I didn't follow the case or anything, because I was just so repulsed by what he did. But, you know, he came out and like apologized, and he said, I wish I wouldn't have listened to, and I forget what the hell he said, but like, I wish I wouldn't have listened to other people. What do you mean you wish you wouldn't have listened to other people? Did other people tell you to go kill black people? Like, what the hell's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like, I was like, what? Yeah. That guy need to be slapped in the frickin' head. Probably UFO made in China, aren't they all? Yeah. Oh my God, Victoria. That's what I was trying to hint to you about earlier, if it was something like a UFO. Yeah, that's what I heard, that it definitely, supposedly, somebody that's in the know said that. You know, and it makes sense, because that's why, you know, they're the president. You know, he's not coming out saying anything about it. And when reporters have questioned his, whatever her name is, they're not talking. They're not saying anything. You know. I saw the sentencing. Yeah, that guy's a dumbass. I sure hope not, Victoria. We don't need war with the UFO, right? So he was blaming. Yeah, he was like, I wish I wouldn't. I can't remember what he said, Sharon. Do you remember? He's like, I wish I wouldn't have listened to those other people about what they said. Like, basically, he's saying that the whole reason he went there and killed these people was because somebody told him to go. You know what I mean? Like, oh, black people are bad. Go shoot them. Like, that kind of asinine bullshit. Oh my God. I was like, I just wish I could slap him upside the head. Like, when I heard him talking, I was like, The judge and even his defense team was emotional over that case and what he did. But it was horrible. Ugh. Guess they've kind of been hush-hush about it. And maybe they will come and save us, the aliens. Yes. Let me tell you, I don't talk a lot about it, you know, on my channel, but I do believe in aliens. And I have good reason to believe in aliens because of a couple of encounters that I've had, which I'm just gonna leave it at that. But you would have to be crazy not to believe that there's got to be life out there. You know what I mean? Like, and especially, you know, times are just getting so bad, and then bam, then we see all these stupid balloons all over the place. He was watching racist platforms, etc., that influenced him. Yeah, exactly. It's like, really, you dumbass? You don't have your own mind? Like, I was just like, ugh. Do you know which one that was shot down was the UFO one? So I had heard that it was the one that was shot down over Lake Michigan. That's what I'd heard, that it was that one. Or Lake Huron. Yeah, over the Upper Peninsula. Lake Huron, yeah. Yes, Ken, I hope the aliens come get us, not attack, because the stupid human shot them down, right? That guy killed all those people in a church. It was, like, it just so sad, you know? So pathetic. And the sad thing is that this kid, like, he could have done, like, so many amazing things in his lifetime. You know what I mean? It's just, ugh. Yeah. A lot of people believe in ETs, all the sightings, etc. This government is not paying billions to search for nothing. Of course, there are other beings out there. Yep. Guys, we will go through awful stuff soon, but keep in mind Jesus is in complete control, and we'll see his work soon, and will be very mighty against the adversaries. Hey, VB, what's happening? Oh, really, I was wondering if it was the Alaska one. I'm pretty sure it was the one over Lake Huron in the Upper Peninsula. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Yeah. Hey, Lori, what's happening, Mama? I believe them too. My parents asked me about them when I was 4, and I told them very confidently that yes, they are here. I have not seen one in person, but years ago, relatives that said they were. Yeah. Victoria, please talk about the alien encounter. I totally believe in them, and I think they're here to help. Like I said, I haven't talked much about it on here. So I'll just give you like a little brief synopsis. How about that? So years ago, I worked on this like online psychic thing where you could come in and you could, like, I'd be sitting here talking to you guys, and then all of a sudden I'd disappear because I'd get pulled in for a private reading. That's how it worked on that platform. So that's where it started. I was pulled in for private readings quite a few times. And I always, the weird thing is, you know, I couldn't see him, okay? I could hear him, and there was something about the voice, like, I knew right away, like, okay, something's different here, you know? And not just the voice, I don't know, I just felt something different. Yeah, and so he called me in and paid a shit ton of money for private readings. And basically I was sitting there listening to him, and he was telling me where he was from, and, you know, and at first I was kind of like, this can't be real, right? You know, I was like, this can't be real. But he continually paid and pulled me in and told me more and more information. And as it turns out, there was another psychic on there that I had become friends with, and she was being told the same things, okay, by someone totally different, okay. But when she and I compared notes, yeah. Anyway, I don't like to go into it too much, but I'm here to tell you that they're very much real. It was very much real. He told me a lot of like very detailed things that an average everyday Joe couldn't know. He told me many things. I learned a lot. And he was very, he said that, he wanted to get his message out. And here's the interesting part. He said he wanted to get his message out, and he wanted to talk to someone and let them know and like inform them. And he said, I feel that, I know that you're real and that you're on a different level. Like he was saying, like, I'm on a different level. And so, he was confident telling me because he knew I would understand. Well, then the girl that I was friends with that was also hearing from someone else basically was being told the same thing, but yet different things. It's kind of hard to explain, but without me telling the specifics of what they were saying, but I would have never in a million years have ever suspected the things that I was told. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah. You see some weird stuff in Outback Australia. There's something out there for sure. No. It said that aliens are already here and walk among us. Yep. I agree. There's no way our little Earth is the only planet with intelligent life in the great big universe. That's scary. That's where I'm supposed to move, Victoria. Dang. I've seen... What is this? Many lights. They say it's just gas, but no, it is something out of this world. You're probably right, Breathy. Yep. How interesting. Can you tell us a couple of those things he told you? I remember being a child and Sylvia Brown saying she sees aliens all the time, and they've even been on Montel's audience. Yes, Lori, yes. Tell us, Victoria. Okay, so, no, he didn't want... Okay, so let me explain this. Why did he want a reading? Sounds like he needed a psychiatrist or someone to talk to. No, tell us more. No, he didn't want a reading. He said that he had been... Okay, so here's a bizarre thing. So, I would go on like this, and I'd be talking, and then all of a sudden, like, my face would disappear, and it would say that I'm in a private reading, right? So people could just click on and pay and take me in for a private reading. So, but a lot of the time I would just sit here and people would, just like I'm looking at the what you guys are writing now, people would ask me questions, and I'd do like little free readings here and there kind of thing. So for probably about 6 weeks, every time I went on live, they didn't call it that back then, but that's basically what it was, I felt something, and I didn't know what I was feeling, but I was just like, why do I feel like this? Like I felt something was out of place or something. So the first time he calls me, he pays and pulls me in for a reading, is when he first told me, you're not going to believe me at first, this is who I am, this is where I'm from, and I believe in you, and I want to share with you about why we're here and what we're doing. So that's how it started. And then he kept coming back in and pulling me in for readings. But I never did a reading for him. He always spoke to me and like told me things. And a lot of the things that he told me were things that an everyday Joe probably wouldn't know. So he, in essence, told me where he was from, that they're not here to hurt anybody. They've been walking amongst us for 20 plus years now. And that they're going to make themselves known. they're going to make themselves known to everybody in the future. That's all he would say. He's like, I don't know when the time's going to happen, when the time's going to come. I don't know any of that yet. So it was just so bizarre, though, because the things that he told me, this other person was telling my friend, okay? But it was totally different things, but they aligned with one another, okay? If that makes sense. And it was so bizarre because we would always be pulled in like at the same time, right? So I would be pulled in with the guy and she would be pulled in at the same exact time because we usually work the same hours. And so they would pull us in like at the same time. It was just bizarre. But yeah, so they just knew some things that I knew because I worked on this specific project years ago, and when I worked in government contracting, and like this guy knew stuff that even the highest of the highest people wouldn't even know the shit, okay? So he just said, you know, that they were walking amongst us, that they're here to learn and to gather information, and that, you know, they're not about oh my God, my husband is so loud out there. Hang on, you guys. He's so loud that I can, like, hold on, guys. Okay, guys. Sorry, it was so loud. Like, he doesn't realize how loud he speaks. He's like his voice, like, carries. Okay. Let me get caught up, you guys. Victoria, do you feel aliens and spirits overlap? I do, in a lot of ways, yeah. I used to telemarket and met a woman from Florida who knew Eric Bieniemy from college and raved about what a class act he was. Oh, good. That's so good to hear. I mean, I'm sure he worked under Andy Reid. Andy Reid's a pretty good dude, so that's awesome. I have no fear of aliens. There are more harmful people on this earth than out there. Exactly. You do private readings. Good to know. I do. I've got it on hold right now, though, with all my health stuff going on. But I'm going to get back into it here. If we can put up with humans, we can survive aliens. Yeah. Was he military? I don't believe they would be here to hurt anyone. I think basically what he was describing was similar to what our military is. Yeah. So like a bunch of them are here. They're not here to hurt anybody. They blend in. You don't even know who the hell they are. You know what I mean? Like, and I got to know him, and like, he was a decent person. I don't know if you call him a person, but he was a decent being. Victoria, we love hearing about stuff like this. We can tell you're not very comfortable talking about it, but you should tell people. How else would we find out? I know, it's just, you know, I'm just like, I heard that Elon Musk was an alien. You may laugh, but he is the richest man in the world, and he came from nothing. He's weird for sure. Yeah. I remember when I was young, I used to hope the aliens would land so we didn't need to go to school anymore. There you go, after all. Childhood dreams, yep. Yep. There is something about a young guy that has gone from zero to the richest and had no real background. He's not like Bill Gates or Steve Jobs. How did he get his money? Very true, very true. It like came out of nowhere, right? Yeah. But yeah, the things that he told me, it was just mind-blowing. And then so this went on for like months. He would always tell me new things, what was going on and different projects, I guess, or, yeah. And then several years ago, I went to pick my husband up. His flight had been delayed, and I had to go pick him up in the middle of the damn night. And I witnessed a UFO. And the guy next to me, I was like, "Are you seeing this?" Like, because it was like 2:00 in the morning. There was nobody on the road except me and this other guy. And he's got, it was summertime. He had his window down. I'm like, are you seeing this? And he was like, holy shit. Like, yeah, so that was like, but this guy, I'm here to tell you guys, this being, he was legit. I don't know how else to say it, but I'm here to tell you he was legit, and he knew a lot of stuff, like a lot of stuff. Like I was amazed. Area 51, humans have been doing reverse engineering for years. There are some things that we cannot have created, right? Musk recently said he didn't believe in aliens, but thought it would be sad if we were the only intelligent life form in the galaxy. Elon Musk could be getting his ideas from aliens, but they may not know it. Right? Very true. Hey, Afton, what's happening? What's up? Yeah, I don't know about Elon Musk, but yeah, this was very real. And the funniest thing was me and this other woman were, she and I are a lot alike, just down to earth, not, she doesn't know a lot about, numerology and different things like that, like I don't, right? She and I are just so much alike. And so for her to be getting the same information that I was getting, it was just like, wow, like, it's crazy, you guys. It was very, very real. There's something very different about Elon Musk. I can't put my finger on it. Very advanced soul or alien, not sure, which maybe Victoria might know. There's something with him, but I don't know what it is. I don't get that feeling like I did with this being that I'm talking about. I don't get that with him, but there's definitely something with Elon Musk for sure. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but there's something there. That's so cool. I saw one at 13 years old. I went running towards it and yelling for everyone to look, but it was gone so quick. Wow. TGIF 3-day weekend begins. I know, right? If I would have realized that hubby was going to be off on Monday, we would have went away for the weekend. We would have went somewhere. Because we were actually supposed to go to Petersburg, Virginia. We were supposed to go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we just got busy doing other stuff and forgot about it. So we're going to go in March, but I want to go out there. They have like the most amazing cemeteries in Richmond and Petersburg. So I definitely want to go out there and walk some of those cemeteries. Like I can't wait. I have a vague recollection of seeing a huge purple disc very close in the sky, and my mom just said ignore it. Not sure if it's a dream even 30 years later. Very cool. Wow. Advanced for sure. No one advances that quickly from an unknown. He came up with some wild names for his kids. Not that this is for I figured you would feel something with him, Victoria. Yeah, definitely. I never heard of him 10 to 20 years ago. Exactly. He literally came out of nowhere. I agree with you, Ken. He came out of nowhere. Like, quick. Yeah. Yep, he knows way too much to be normal. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, this was such a weird experience. And I've had a couple of people that have written to me and they're like, oh, you need to talk about your experience with aliens and all that. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just really not comfortable talking about it. But I think it's more of, like, I don't know if it's something that I'm supposed to tell everybody. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, because he never discussed that. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know if it's something I'm supposed to be talking about or not. That's why I don't mention his like name or anything like that. And I was able to finally see him, by the way. Yeah, aliens exist, you guys. If you ever come to Australia, there are some beautiful cemeteries here. I bet. Oh my gosh, I bet. You can normally tell where someone started making their fortune, but he is an anomaly. That's so true. That's so true. Like, he did just literally come out of left field, out of nowhere. I love wandering through the small rural cemeteries. Me too. Me too. Oh, thanks, Kim. You know, I did them myself, right? I'm just like, I want to start. I think I'm going to learn how to do like gel nails or something. My nails have been, you know, with being sick, my nails have just started breaking off, and I mean, I'm trying, like, I painted them and tried to do them, but I don't know. I'm just over it at this point. If we want to know the information, isn't that a clue that it's okay to tell us? Well, probably. Victoria, I get it. It's understandable, and you can tell you were not comfortable with it. Maybe you'll be in time. No pressure. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If a person did not want a secret told, they would not tell anyone. That's true. I mean, but there was always just a part of like, I don't want them to like come after me if I, you know. I feel people who don't believe in supernatural stuff are sad souls. Very true. Yes, they do. Hey, Candy, what's happening, Mama? Haven't seen you for a while. Have you seen Fire in the Sky? That movie scared me so bad as a kid. I don't think I slept for 3 days. I have not seen it. Just learned. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Actually, I was going to ask you, Kim, about your nails. Hold on. Let me write this stuff down, people. Okay. Fire in the Sky. I have to check that out. Polygel nails. That's what I was gonna. Okay. Because I wanted to look into it, you know. I tried. I bought, like, what do you call them? Press-on nails. And I have such a wide nail bed. So I actually found wide fit press-on nails, but they only come in like 1 or 2 colors. And I'm like, what fun is that? So I think I'm just going to try to do the gel or something. I got to do something because it's getting on my damn nerves. I've been doing my own to save money. LOL, it's not the same. Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing mine since, yeah, COVID. I think COVID's when I just started. No, it was before COVID. It was before COVID. I just got tired of going and spending $100, you know. I was like, I don't want to spend $100. After all, you're funny. I'll definitely watch it after. Was there a test for the psychic network you worked for? I heard one guy say at a psychic fair he had to give the owner manager a reading. Was there anything? Yes. I gave a reading to the CEO of the company, and then I gave a reading to, they brought me some random person, and they had the person think about 5 things, and then I had to say, they wrote it down, and then I had to say what I was getting. Yeah, true story. But, you know, so after I got hired, I found out that they weren't really doing like getting legit readings from people anymore. It kind of pissed me off because it was like, really, you know? Yeah. Candy. I do SNS nails, but lose focus after one. Has anyone checked out Soul Crossings with Cash Peters? It's a cool site. He draws what he sees as stick figures. No, I have not. Thank you, Kim. Thank you. I do my nails too. I do gel and dip. They never look as good, but it saves me $50. There you go, Pat. Buy the large ones that fit and sand them and repaint them. Yeah, I could do that. It's just, I don't know. I just think, you know, because my husband was like, just go get your stupid nails done. But it's the point. Like, I don't want to go spend $100. You know what I mean? Like, that kills me. Like, that hurts my heart. There's so much more I could be doing with that money, you know? I've been doing my nails for 20 years. Wow, good for you. Damn. Hey, Ian, what's happening? And sometimes they do a terrible job, and it's like throwing money out the window. Yes. I think that was the thing that pissed me off so much, is that 3 different people that I went to at 3 different salons, I got shitty nails, you know, and I was just like over it at that point. So yeah, I definitely need to like do it for myself. Oh my gosh, Ken, go get some sleep, honey. Go get some sleep. Thank you so much for being here. Get some sleep, Ken. You have a great weekend, honey. I tried the fake nails, Gel X, but couldn't do them by myself. On a lighter note, Lenny Kravitz is going to put new music out mid-year. Do you see it being well received? I hope it's good. I don't know, but I love Lenny Kravitz. He is such a nice man. I can tell you, I'm here to tell you guys, when I worked at that venue, nicest person. He's such a nice guy. Like, I hope it goes well for him because he is such a nice guy. Like, he's just amazing. One time my nails would have looked better if the neighbor's 4-year-old kid painted them. Bye, Ken! I stopped getting my nails done. My nails were so weak. It took almost a year to get them strong. I never got my nails done. Wow. Yeah, I had, like, my mom, she was like, I was like, my nails suck. Because they were like tissue paper, right? And she was like, oh, just wait till you turn 40. Your nails will get hard as rock. I turned 40. My nails got hard as rock. But over the, like, last year of being sick, you know, they've just been, like, chipping and breaking. But I think they're doing better now, so I took the time to paint them. I didn't even really do a manicure. I just said screw it and painted them. Speaking of UFOs, what is that? Oh. It's a plane up in the sky, sorry. It's not hard and the product lasts a long time, but I don't do artwork on them. I really am not very artistic. Me neither, girl. We went to Tony Roma's for Valentine's, and what a waste of money that was. Yikes. The ribs were so fatty. Their usual excellent coleslaw was inedible. Oh no, that sucks. Yeah, we don't go out on Valentine's Day. I just don't. I love my husband all the time, so I want to show him all the time and not just on one day. That's just me personally, y'all. Don't listen to me though. Lenny looks like a nice man. He is. Try it once, but ask around to find out who does the best. Yeah, definitely, because there are some people out there that cannot do nails. Trust me. Hey, Michelle, what's happening, Mama? Yes, you gotta take a break from fake nails. But yeah. Did the guy look weird or just a normal guy? So, I saw him when he looked like a normal guy, and I saw him when he looked like himself, if that answers your question. He didn't necessarily look like what you think an alien would look like, if you know what I mean. Like, he didn't necessarily look like that. So, yeah. Don't worry, the being is not watching you, so, you know, shares your LOL. See, but here's the weird thing. Okay, let me tell you something strange. was talking to my husband about the conversations I was having with this being, and I said, you know, oh yeah, I have a couple questions for him next time. And a couple hours later, when I was on working and he pulled me in, he's like, oh, I heard you say that you had a couple questions for me. So now I'm like, can he hear me? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Don't, let's see. Spent Valentine's Day with my dad in the ER. He has a cold, newly diagnosed. Oh no, Afton. Oh no. Is he doing okay now though? Doing better? Doing okay? Well, that's awesome. Shapeshifter. For sure. For sure. Yes, COPD. Oh, gosh. So last week I got excited for a minute. Thought I found a $100 bill on the street. As soon as I picked it up, it was so fake. Haha. No, he wasn't gray. And he wasn't green. I heard there's many different kinds, just like we have different races of humans. Yeah. If I wouldn't have seen it with my own eyes, like, I knew there was something to it, but when I finally saw, yeah, it was bizarre. He is. I seen him in concert in the early 90s, and before he went on stage, I said, hey, Lenny, and he waved to me. Aw, yeah, he's such a good guy. He really is a good guy. And I'm here to tell you, there are a lot of pieces of shit out there that are, you know, they think they're all that, but he's a really good guy. He's very down to earth and just a really kind person. Yeah. Definitely best wishes to your dad for sure, Afton. Good God, that sucks. That's so bad. I'm so sorry to hear that. Especially with COPD, that is scary. Scary stuff. All right, you guys, I'm going to get off here. I am going to get off here. I'm going to go drink my protein shake because, yes, I'm eating healthy still, you guys, and I'm doing good, so we'll see. But my protein shake is calling my name. Thank you, Candy. All right, you guys. I hope y'all have an amazing week. I will have a new video out this week as long as nothing happens. I hope you guys have an amazing week. And that about does it for me. Bye, Kim. Bye, Pat. Bye, Candy. Bye, After All. Bye, 10. Who else? Bye, Deanna. Bye, CPO. Bye, Afton. Who else? I said 10. Bye, Michelle. Bye, Candy. Bye, Breezy. Bye, Barbara. Did I forget anybody else? Bye, After All. Hopefully I didn't forget anybody. Have a great weekend, guys.